smoking parties. We used to get approached. You guys smoke? Yes. And what were the brands? Chesterfield and Peter Stuyvesant. Why? Because they were cheap cigarettes, and that's what varsity students smoked. And they used to invite us, give us a free pack, connect us to their brand, and that's what we. You know, I never got invited to a Gauloises event or a Cuban Havana cigar event, because we were broke students. So you take them from a no to a yes. Once you take them from a no to a yes, 5, close the deal. Deal's closed when? Money's in the bank and the client's got the product. Okay, when you create exchange, when you deliver on the promise and they've delivered on their promise, you close the deal. And once you close the deal, step 6, you follow up. Money's made in the process. The fortune is made in the follow-up. In every car dealership or any vehicle company that I've worked in, I've asked, or in fact in all my seminars I ask this question: how many of you in this room have bought more than 2 vehicles in your life? Hands go up. I say, how many of you have bought more than 2 vehicles from the same person? Guess how many hands go up? Generally less than 5% of that room. There'll be 50 people in a room, 30 people will put up their hand, and I'll go through it. And I'll go, so you bought 2 cars, 3 cars, 5 cars, 10 cars, have a business. How many of those cars came from the same salesperson? It is astonishing how low the figure is. And then I say, why did you not buy from the same vehicle? And you know what the answer is? Once I was sold to and I got my car, I never heard from the salesman ever again in my life. I would not know what the person's name is. You see, that's a 5% skill. It's not a 95% skill. And that 5% skill does not require any form of degree, education, background, upbringing. What it requires is a simple process, like within 24 hours I pick up the phone and I say, hi Michaela, it's Barry here. I'm the guy that sold you a car. I just wanted to follow up and see how it's going. Oh, it's really cool, thank you Michaela. Remember, if you have any problems, please phone me. Have an awesome day and thank you for buying a car from me. And then I leave it for 2 weeks. Hi Michaela, it's Barry here. I'm the guy that sold you a car. I'm very deliberate. I'm not assuming. How's your car going? It's awesome, thank you. If it's not awesome and she has a problem, I can fix it there and then. There and then. You know what, Barry, you said that you would give me like if you're in the second-hand car deal, you said that you would give me a set of keys and I haven't got them yet. Oh, damn, I'm really sorry, I forgot about it. How can I get them to you? What can I do? I'll sort it out. I leave it for 6 weeks, phone again. Hello, Michaela, it's Barry here. I'm the guy that sold you a car. By that time, I promise you she knows who I am. I leave it for 3 months, and then another 3 months, and then another 3 months. In the space of 4 years, which is pretty much a likely time that she may start looking at another car, I phoned her 12 times. Who does she know in the car game? Me, Barry. And when people along that journey of those 4 years that I phoned her 12 times, when people say to her, hey Michaela, who did you buy your car from? You know what she says? Get a hold of my man. Get a hold of my mate. Get a hold of my friend. I'm not her friend. I'm just the only person that's taken the time in 4 years to make sure that the car that she bought, the money she spent, the time that she went through to deal with banks, which is a freaking nightmare, was worth her while. And that she's in her 50s and her daughter turns, or 40s and her daughter turns 18 and her daughter needs a car, guess who she's coming to? And she works for a company and she joins a business and she happens to be in the environment, she happens to be in the environment where they're doing, I don't know, she's doing logistics and they're looking for some new buckies. Who's she coming to? You see, the fortune lies in the follow-up. You're going to be in for a game long enough. How many times, one of my mentors said to me once, he said, Barry, you know the secret to making money? Well, there's two secrets. One, the secret to making money is find out what people want and help them get it. The secret to making a lot of money is find out what a lot of people want and help them get it. But he said there's a key thing to creating wealth. He said sell once and invoice often. Sell once and invoice often. Most people are selling and never invoicing again. If your average car person buys a car every 4 years and you are in the car game for 20 years, you should sell them 5 cars minimum. And then if they're married, you sell their spouse a car. And if you're not in the game of where they want cars, you can connect them to someone who can and facilitate the deal. That's what creates longevity. So when you go back to this, if you want to make 15 grand, how many cars do you have to sell? How many people do you have to follow up on? How many deals do you have to close? How many people do you have to take from a no to a yes? How many times do you have to pitch and present? How many people do you have to approach and contact? And how many customers? This is not hard work, this is deliberate. Yes, you may have to work hard, but you're going to work hard doing deliberately what's going to get you what you need to get. For some of you, these numbers will be different. For some of you, you're brand new, you've got a lot to learn. For some of you, you've been in the business for a long time, you've got some stuff you need to forget and relearn.